Hello from Giza, Egypt. This is our last stop. We haven't even checked into our hotel yet. We're just standing on the roof waiting for our keys because I think maybe they're cleaning it. We're definitely too early. We're like an hour before check-in, but I don't know if you can see behind me. Right here, you can barely see it. I'll show you in 1 second though. That's one of the Great Pyramids. I'm so friggin' excited and I'm sweating so much. It's so hot here. We did an overnight train to get here and then our road was closed down, so we had to walk for like maybe 10 minutes. We had to walk through the streets carrying all of our luggage. So we are very much in need of a shower, but I'm just so excited. There's a pyramid behind me. So we have finally checked into our, I don't know if it's a hostel or hotel now. The place that we were going to stay was just absolutely disgusting. It smelled like actual poop. But then I think that it's like their business model is to sell a really, really cheap hostel with a really good view of the pyramids, but the whole place is a dump. And then for an extra $5 US a night, and I think we paid 10 for the US a night for the first place, so it's 15 total here. They upgraded us to the same owner's like hotel. I think it would be like a cheap hotel versus the other one, which was a hostel. So it's not as good of a view of the pyramids, but as you can tell, I'm not even moving. Like, I'm not moving ever again. This is where I live now, just in this bed. But yeah, it's not, I don't know. It doesn't smell like actual poop, so I guess it's better.
So we were looking for some Egyptian food and we were like, oh, we could probably go to a MacDonald. So we asked our reception and the guy took us to a restaurant and it was here. I was like, that's not McDonald's, that's a KFC and Pizza Hut. And he was like, yeah, McDonald's too far. And we tried it and we ended up in a Pizza Hut. Close to the pyramids actually.
So I was gonna explain more at the restaurant, but it's so friggin' loud everywhere here so far. But I just wanted to explain quickly why we were looking for a McDonald's. There's two different reasons. One being that we just wanted to see if they had anything interesting that's like different from what we have. Because I've had McDonald's in a few countries and they usually have some interesting foods. But the other reason is, if you were watching my last video, you might have noticed this as well when we were in Aswan. We are eating a lot of like American food because pretty much everything that I'm eating at this point is making me sick. So anyways, just thought I'd explain that quickly. And the next time we see you, we are going to be at the pyramids, but not the regular daytime pyramids. We're going to do that tomorrow morning. Tonight, I believe, we're going to go to the Light and Sound show and check it out. I don't know, see what's going on. So, we will see you there.
You have come tonight to the most fabulous and celebrated place in the world.
Hello from the Great Pyramids. If you see, right here. We are at the Great Pyramids this morning. Last night we went to the Light and Sound show, which I filmed a little bit of, but honestly it was
Cheesy.
It was so bad. The English didn't make any sense. It was so boring. It must not have been updated in like 50 years. Definitely, if you're going to Giza, don't bother with it. Maybe if you're very interested, watch it from a rooftop, because there's people trying to sell you for like 100 pounds. Watch it from a rooftop. Yeah. But anyways, we didn't end up filming anything last night after we got home because I was very sick. That's just going to be every video that I mention how sick I am in this.
Yeah.
While we're in Egypt. It's really bad. But anyways, so right now we're taking some pictures with the pyramids, and we're actually taking some special pictures because in Aswan a couple days ago we got engaged. So we're taking some engagement photos because we haven't actually announced it to anybody. So I mean, this is going to come out way after we announce it, but right now, you guys are the first to know. So yeah, we're going to go take some pictures, and maybe I'll include some of that footage if we get actual footage of us taking pictures. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's kind of hard because everywhere we go, people are just trying to sell us camel rides.
All the time.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's go see the pyramids. So, as I mentioned earlier, we were not feeling very well, me especially. But yeah, we went to the pyramids. I honestly don't even know how much I filmed. I feel like not very much, because it was very hectic. Not even like the tourists were that hectic, just all the people constantly trying to sell you stuff. It was by far, out of any place we've been so far, it was the worst for people just not leaving you alone. It was different sorts of things though than in some of the other places in Egypt. It wasn't like they were trying to show you stuff for tips, because I guess they would just point out a pyramid, which, I mean, hopefully you saw yourself. But no, it was just like non-stop people trying to sell us camel rides, trying to sell us horse and carriage rides, which we ended up actually doing at the end just because we walked to like the very end of the pyramids, and then I was just like not ready to walk back. But anyways, we went out for a really nice lunch, which was super good. We went to a seafood place and we had seafood soup, shrimp rice, and a shrimp sandwich, and the soup was just like amazing. And then I got really sick, and we came back to our hotel and just laid in bed, just feeling terrible. And now it's dinner time, so we're gonna go get some more food.
So I'm eating stuffed pigeon. It should be stuffed with the rice, and I wanted to have it like a long time ago in Luxor, I think, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I have it now, and I'm really looking forward to how it tastes. It's not bad. It's like chicken.
So we just got home from dinner, and we have a little kitty friend who followed us all the way from the lobby up to like, I don't know what floor we're on. I think we're on like the 5th or 6th floor. And look how cute she is. I know, eh? Good morning. So it is actually our last day in Egypt today. We have been staying in Giza for the last 2 days, and honestly, we haven't really got up to very much yet. But today, we are going to go into Cairo. Our plan is, number 1, to go to the Egyptian Museum and see the Royal Mummies Hall. And then after that, depending on how long that takes, we want to look around Old Cairo, Coptic Cairo, and possibly Islamic Cairo. I'm not really sure. All of it seems to be right in the same area as the museum that we're going to. So anyways, I will see you at the museum.
So we ordered McDonald's and everything looks really large, like fries, Coke is really big, and sandwich looks enormous, so we are like looking for how it's gonna taste.
I ordered something that I don't know what it's called because it didn't have an English name on the menu. It's chicken, jalapenos, cheese, and onion rings on it, so it looks like it's gonna be really good.
So, just regular fries.
Better than Czech Republic?
Literally nothing different. Like chicken McChicken?
No, chicken Big Mac.
Chicken Big Mac. Tastes good.
So originally we were planning on going to the Islamic Cairo area, but we went kind of into it a little bit when we were at McDonald's, and it was kind of a little bit uncomfortable, I would say. In McDonald's there was some children that were just taking a lot of pictures of me, very, very obviously, and even when I looked at them they didn't stop. And then when we got out we walked like a few feet and just everybody was staring at me, and it was super, super uncomfortable. So we just decided not to do that. We hopped in a cab to go to Coptic Cairo, which is the like Christian area of Cairo. But that in itself was difficult because quite a few cab drivers didn't want to drive us here because I guess they wanted to stay in Islamic Cairo and not come to the Christian area, which I guess I get, but it's kind of interesting considering if you've been to Egypt you know that people are very into trying to sell you stuff or wanting you to take their cab. So it was kind of interesting to me that people were that much against coming to this area that they didn't even want to like sell us a ride here. But anyways, now we are in Coptic Cairo and I'm going to show you around a bit. I can't even remember, St. George Church or something like that. And first a guy came up and was like, can we take a selfie? So I thought he wanted us to take a picture for him, but he didn't. He wanted a selfie with me and Joseph, and I didn't understand why. So we sat back down in the church, and then a family came up and asked to take a picture with us, and the whole family just started piling into the picture. And then the mom handed me her baby, so we have a picture of this whole family, and I'm holding their baby. And I don't really know why it is. And I mean, there was one other white girl in there, and they were taking pictures with her, so I have to assume they're taking pictures with us because we're white and blonde. So I don't really know. It was super weird, super funny.
Yeah.
I don't know, but honestly, it wasn't like earlier where I felt uncomfortable when everyone was staring at me and taking pictures of me. This made me laugh because they literally handed a baby to a complete stranger.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to see our new videos.
If you have any questions, let us know in the comments below. Please share this video and give us a like.
To see more from us, check out our Instagram @JosephandKaylee or catch up on some of our older videos.